The circular flow of income is a fundamental concept in economics that illustrates how money moves throughout an economy. It describes the continuous exchange of payments and receipts for goods, services, and factor services between various sectors. Households provide labor and other resources to firms, earning income in return. Firms use these resources to produce goods and services, which households then purchase. This ongoing cycle ensures that income circulates, supporting economic activity and growth. By examining these flows, we gain insight into the interconnectedness of different economic agents and the overall functioning of the economy. In a real economy, the flow of resources and products forms the backbone of economic activity. Owners of factors of production, such as land, labor, and capital, provide these essential services to producers. Producers, in turn, utilize these resources to create goods and services. Once produced, these goods and services are distributed to buyers, who may be individuals, businesses, or government entities. This movement creates a continuous cycle where resources move from owners to producers and finished products flow from producers to buyers. The interactions between these groups drive economic growth and ensure that needs and wants are met throughout society. Money flows within an economy can be understood by examining two main streams: the flow of monetary incomes for factor services and the expenditures on goods and services. Individuals and households earn income by providing factors of production, such as labor, land, and capital, to businesses. These incomes are then used to purchase goods and services produced by firms. This cycle creates a continuous movement of money between households and businesses, sustaining economic activity. The flow of incomes and expenditures is fundamental to understanding how resources are allocated and how demand is generated within the market. By analyzing these money flows, we gain insight into the interconnected nature of economic participants and the overall functioning of the economy. The household sector plays a fundamental role in the economy. As suppliers of factors of production, households provide labor, land, and capital to businesses, enabling the creation of goods and services. In return, they receive income in the form of wages, rent, interest, and profits. Households use this income to purchase goods and services, driving demand across various industries. Additionally, they contribute to national savings by setting aside a portion of their earnings, which helps finance investment and economic growth. Households also fulfill their civic responsibilities by paying taxes, supporting public services and infrastructure. Through these interconnected activities, the household sector remains a vital engine of economic activity and development. The business sector plays a pivotal role in the economy, acting as both a consumer and producer. Firms purchase factor services such as labor, land, and capital from households and other entities, utilizing these resources to manufacture goods and provide services. Once produced, these commodities are sold not only to households but also to other businesses and government sectors. This dynamic positions businesses as essential intermediaries, connecting resource suppliers with end consumers. By facilitating the flow of goods and services, firms drive economic activity and contribute to overall market efficiency. Their interactions with various sectors help shape supply chains and influence the distribution of wealth and resources throughout the economy. The government plays a crucial role in the circular flow of an economy. Through tax collection, it gathers revenue from households and businesses, which is then used to fund various public initiatives. This revenue enables the government to purchase goods and services from the private sector, supporting industries and creating demand. Additionally, the government provides collective services such as education, healthcare, and infrastructure, which benefit society as a whole. Transfer payments, like Social Security and unemployment benefits, are distributed to individuals to support income and welfare. These actions help stabilize the economy, redistribute resources, and ensure the provision of essential services. Overall, the government's involvement is fundamental to maintaining balance and promoting economic well-being. The rest of the world sector plays a crucial role in the global economy, connecting countries through international trade and financial flows. Goods and services are exchanged across borders, allowing nations to specialize and benefit from comparative advantages. In addition to trade, the movement of factor services such as labor and capital is significant, with workers migrating for employment opportunities and investments flowing to regions with promising returns. Cross-border transactions, including payments for imports and exports, as well as remittances and foreign direct investment, further integrate economies worldwide. These interactions shape economic growth, influence domestic markets, and foster international cooperation. Understanding the dynamics of the rest of the world sector is essential for grasping the complexities of modern economic systems. Factor markets and product markets serve distinct roles within the economy. Factor markets are where resources such as labor, land, and capital are bought and sold. For example, when a company hires employees or leases machinery, these transactions occur in the factor market. In contrast, product markets are where finished goods and services are exchanged between businesses and consumers. Purchasing groceries at a supermarket or buying a smartphone online are examples of activity in the product market. While factor markets focus on the inputs needed for production, product markets deal with the outputs that satisfy consumer needs. Understanding this differentiation helps clarify how resources flow and goods are distributed within an economic system. Saving refers to the part of household income that is not used for immediate consumption. Instead of being spent on goods and services, this portion is set aside, often for future needs or investments. In economic terms, saving acts as a leakage from the circular flow of income, which describes the continuous movement of money between producers and consumers. When households save, less money circulates in the economy, temporarily reducing the funds available for businesses to earn through sales. However, these savings can later be channeled into investments, helping to finance business expansion and economic growth. Understanding the role of saving is crucial for analyzing how resources are allocated and how economies maintain stability over time. Investment refers to the allocation of resources, typically money, towards the purchase of producer goods such as machinery, equipment, and infrastructure. These goods are not intended for immediate consumption, but are used to generate future production and income. In economic terms, investment plays a crucial role as an injection into the circular flow of income. By increasing the stock of capital, investment stimulates economic activity, supports job creation, and fosters long-term growth. It counterbalances leakages like savings, ensuring that funds re-enter the economy and maintain the momentum of production and expenditure. Ultimately, investment is essential for driving innovation, improving productivity, and sustaining the overall health of an economy. In economics, the terms withdrawal and injection refer to movements of money within the circular flow of income. Withdrawals, also known as leakages, are flows of money that leave the economy, reducing the overall level of demand. Examples include savings, where individuals set aside part of their income rather than spending it, taxes collected by the government, and payments for imports, which send money abroad. In contrast, injections are additions to the economy's spending power. These include investment, where businesses spend on new equipment or infrastructure, government expenditure on public services, and exports, which bring money into the country from overseas buyers. The balance between withdrawals and injections plays a crucial role in determining economic growth and stability. In a two-sector model of the circular flow of income, the economy consists of households and firms, with no savings or investment involved. Households provide factors of production, such as labor, land, and capital, to firms through the factor market. In return, firms pay households wages, rent, and profits, which become the household's income. Households then use this income to purchase goods and services from firms in the product market. The money spent by households on these products flows back to firms as revenue. This continuous exchange creates a closed loop where income circulates between households and firms, illustrating the fundamental interactions that drive economic activity in a simple economy. In the two-sector model, the economy is divided into households and firms, each playing a distinct role in the circulation of resources. Households provide factor services such as labor, land, and capital to firms, which use these inputs to produce goods and services. This exchange represents the real flow, where tangible resources move from households to firms, and finished products flow back from firms to households. Alongside this, the money flow occurs as firms pay households wages, rent, and profits in exchange for their factor services. Households then use this income to purchase goods and services from firms, completing the cycle. The interplay between these real and monetary flows ensures the continuous movement of resources and income throughout the economy, highlighting the interdependence between households and firms. In the two-sector model, the economy is simplified to include only households and firms. Households provide factors of production to firms and receive income in return, which they use to purchase goods and services. However, not all income is spent, some is saved. These savings act as leakages from the circular flow of income, reducing the funds available for firms to receive through consumer spending. On the other hand, investment by firms serves as an injection, channeling money back into the economy by purchasing capital goods. The balance between savings and investment is crucial, as it determines the overall stability and growth of the economic system. When investments match savings, the circular flow remains steady, supporting continuous production and income generation. The three-sector model is a framework used to analyze the flow of income and expenditure within an economy. It expands upon the basic two-sector model by introducing the government sector alongside households and businesses. The government plays a crucial role through activities such as taxation, which provides revenue for public services and infrastructure. Government spending injects money into the economy by funding projects, paying wages, and purchasing goods and services. Additionally, transfer payments like Social Security and unemployment benefits redistribute income to support individuals in need. Together, these activities help shape the overall economic landscape and influence the distribution of resources. In the three-sector model, economic activity is analyzed by observing both money flows and real flows among households, businesses, and the government. Money flows represent the movement of financial resources, such as payments for goods, wages, and taxes, while real flows refer to the actual exchange of goods and services. Taxes collected by the government act as leakages, reducing the funds available for spending in the economy. Conversely, government expenditures and transfer payments serve as injections, channeling money back into the system and stimulating demand. This interplay between leakages and injections helps maintain equilibrium and influences overall economic growth. Understanding these flows is essential for evaluating the impact of fiscal policy on national income and resource allocation. In the three-sector model, the equilibrium condition is achieved when total leakages are equal to total injections. Leakages refer to the portions of income that are not immediately spent on domestic goods and services, such as savings, taxes, and imports. Injections, on the other hand, include investments, government spending, and exports, which introduce additional funds into the economy. When leakages and injections balance, the circular flow of income is maintained, ensuring that the economy operates smoothly. Any imbalance between these two can lead to changes in overall economic activity, either expanding or contracting the flow of income. This equilibrium is essential for stable economic growth and prevents unintended fluctuations in output and employment. The four-sector model expands upon traditional economic frameworks by incorporating the rest of the world as a distinct sector. This addition marks a significant shift from a closed economy, which only considers households, businesses, and government, to an open economy that recognizes international interactions. By including foreign trade and capital flows, the model reflects the realities of globalization and interconnected markets. The rest of the world sector accounts for exports, imports, and cross-border investments, highlighting how domestic economic activity is influenced by global factors. This transition enables a more comprehensive analysis of economic dynamics, capturing the effects of international trade policies, exchange rates, and external shocks. As a result, the four-sector model provides a more accurate representation of modern economies, where national boundaries are less rigid and economic exchanges span across countries. International trade plays a crucial role in the four-sector model of an economy, which includes households, businesses, government, and the foreign sector. Imports represent goods and services purchased from other countries, while exports are those sold abroad, generating income for domestic producers. The balance between imports and exports affects a nation's trade surplus or deficit, influencing overall economic health. Additionally, foreign remittances, money sent home by citizens working abroad, provide another significant source of income for many countries. These cross-border flows not only impact national income, but also shape currency values and global economic relationships. By integrating the foreign sector, the four-sector model offers a more comprehensive view of how economies interact on a global scale. In the four-sector model of the economy, leakages and injections play a crucial role in shaping the circular flow of income. Leakages refer to the outflow of money from the economic cycle, such as savings, taxes, and, importantly, imports. When households or firms purchase goods and services from abroad, money exits the domestic economy, reducing the overall flow of income. On the other hand, injections are sources of added income, including investments, government spending, and exports. Exports bring money into the domestic economy as foreign buyers purchase local goods and services, increasing the circular flow. The balance between imports and exports significantly affects national income. A surplus of exports over imports boosts economic activity, while higher imports can dampen growth. Understanding these dynamics is essential for analyzing how open economies respond to global trade and policy changes. In the four-sector open economy model, equilibrium is achieved when the total withdrawals from the circular flow are exactly matched by total injections. Withdrawals, also known as leakages, include savings, taxes, and imports. These are funds that exit the flow of income and expenditure within the domestic economy. Injections, on the other hand, consist of investment, government spending, and exports, which introduce new funds into the system. When withdrawals equal injections, the overall level of economic activity remains stable, preventing either inflationary or recessionary pressures. This balance is crucial for maintaining a steady flow of goods, services, and income among households, businesses, government, and the foreign sector. Any imbalance between withdrawals and injections can lead to fluctuations in output and employment, highlighting the importance of this equilibrium condition in economic analysis.